Alright, what's up Transformers fans? Tonight I'm taking a look at the Iron Factory Jallguar. This is, of course, the third release in their Liokaiser set. He's pretty cool. So we're going to be talking a little bit about his accessories real quick. He does come with the interchangeable hands. We got a little fan right there, we got an open hand, little karate chop, and some closed together fists. I like to use these fists. You can transform him with these fists. They poke out just slightly, but they have to be this or the closed fists. They can't be the open hand or the fans or anything like that. It has to be the actual fist like that. So there we go. Alright, he does come with a bit of accessories. He comes with one of their spears, which will be later used in the weapons for Liokaiser. He comes with this little actual gun, and it looks more like a gun than what his little chest partner forms into, but I like the little chest partner, so that's just me. So that he does come with the fake chest to give it like more of a streamline, but as you can see, the chest partner works just fine. Let's go ahead and pop that little guy off. And what you do with this dude is you fold this out, you bring the little back legs down, poke out the head, and bring the little front legs down, and he's got his little panther buddy. He's pretty cool. All of these legs are on ball joints right there, and the head looks up and down, and the tail goes back and forth. And then what you can do is go ahead and transform it back, leave the tail out, and you have the little handle sticking out like this, and that becomes his little weapon that he can hold just fine. So there we go. So we've got ball joints up at the shoulders, we've got bicep swivel, a bicep. The hands are on ball joint, but we really only get the swivel. Head is on a ball joint with plenty of range of motion. We've got a waist swivel. Everybody seems to have an ab crunch, so that's pretty cool. Waist swivel, I think I mentioned that already. Then we have the legs are on ball joints there. A little bit hindered by the tire, but you can move it out of the way to get a little bit more leverage. You have an upper thigh swivel, and you have over 90 at the knee. Again, because of all the stuff back here in transformation, you can kind of finagle things and get a better angle. So for the ankle rocker, the toes tilt like this. The actual foot is on a ball joint, but he's got the toe tilt for a little bit extra and for one of the transformations. Oh, and before I go on, I forgot about some accessories. He comes with, well, I just dropped one, but he comes with these little claw guys right here that you flip out the handle if you can. Yeah, the handle like that, and put it right there. And he's got this awesome little claw thing, and that it does have for both, but I dropped it, so my bad. Moving on. Alright, now I want to go over the transformation of this guy, because I've seen a lot of people are having some problems and getting the arms to sit right, and that's actually something you need to do towards the very last of it. So let's turn him around. We're going to open this guy up here. We're going to fold the head back like this, and it can stay looking at you while you fold it back, so it's fine. Then what we're going to do is we're going to bring this down and clip it in like this. Then of course, as for most Transformers toys, you're going to fold in the hands like so. Do you need to peg in the legs just yet, or not yet? Okay, so we're going to take these pieces, and they're actually going to get that out of the way first, and this will move around to where you can do this. Okay, the shoulders are going to come down. like this. And what you want to do here is actually bend the forearm like that. Now that's going to come into play later. So what we want to do is we want to go ahead and get these tires out of the way, because they're going to become our back wheels. So we want to get those tires out of the way. We're going to work on lining up everything here at the front. Bring this down like so. And these should peg in. I think I have the front a little bit too far. It needs to be right here. And then, yeah, okay, so I had the back down too far. You actually want to keep it up. The down further is for when we put him in waist mode, but we'll get to that. Okay, so there's a little tab right there, and it's going to slot under here. So let's do the same thing on the other side. Let's bend that piece out of the way. Bring this around. Remember, fold down the forearm so it's out of your way. Just going to fold that down out of the way. Then we're going to tab in here, tab in there. That will keep our front section together. Now let's bring the wheel down. He is not wanting to work with me today. Let's get all this. There we go. There's a little tab on the front there. You got to section everything together. Okay. Now for the legs, we're going to bring this up. Get these guys out of the way. Get that out of the way. Circle back like this, and then bring it to where the foot will slot down like so. Okay, so let's do the same thing on the other side. Let's get this out of the way. Let's bring this up, turn it around. Go ahead and push your foot down, and then bring the whole assembly down like so. All right, so then we're going to peg the legs together. Now, right here is a bit of a tricky part, and this is where most people are having some problems. There's two tabs on the back of the waist here, and they need to go into the slot right there and there. And because you can't really see where you're aiming, it does get a little bit tricky, because you have to bend it over this way, and it's a double knee right there. So you'll bend it over this way, and then slot him in like that. Let's see if we can do it one at a time. So we know that goes there, and let's slot this in. You were just in there, come on. There it goes. Okay, so that one's slotted in there. So let's bring over this one. See if we can line this all up. Like I said, this is the dicey part that people are having problems with. And I can understand why, because it's just because you can't see where you're aiming. You can do that, and then you just gotta kind of hope for the best. But it will, there you go, it will peg in with a little patience. This part is another thing that people are having problems with. It's better to get the forearms down like this, because there's a slot right here. There it is. Slot right there that a tab on the forearm is going to go to. And it's easier if you just go from under and try to work it in that way, rather than trying to line this and drop it in and all that good stuff. So, there we go. There's that one. Now we need to do the same on the other side, obviously. Let's get the tires back a little further. And let's bring this over here. Where is it? And it's all black, so it all fades in together, you know. So that's another reason why transforming this guy can be a little bit dicey. There you go. Rolls like a champ. I mean, like, absolutely gorgeous rolling. You do kind of have to scrunch everything together. The knee pads fold down. I don't know how important that is to you, but the knee pads fold down just to kind of give a better solid back view, I guess. The wheels need to just be aligned so that they balance the car, or the dune buggy, or whatever you want to call it. And there's his alt mode. And like I said, it's just a matter of getting everything in line and all that good stuff. And it's hard to see because it's all black, so it's a little hard to tell where the slots are. But it's, you know, it's not difficult once you get it under your fingers and get everything going. And yeah, he's fun. He works. It's cool. None of these detach or anything, but yeah. Okay, so there's car mode. He comes with a waist piece that we're going to show in just a little bit. But what you actually want to do, while most of the other ones you need them in vehicle mode to combine him, this one you actually need him closer to robot mode. Not completely, but closer. So we're actually going to do this right here. And we're going to bring that up, because you got to get the tire out of the way or it's going to catch on some stuff. So you bring that up, bring it down, and then put your tire back like this. So you want him in sort of this position. Now this is where you need to unfold this and move it back a slot, like so. And then for the feet, you're actually going to untransform them a little bit. Go in here, corner this back around, slot that back in to where you're about here. Then you want to come over here, take the toe, spin it around, and fold it down. Now we're going to do the same thing on the other side, obviously. So let's get all this transformed up over here. Bring that down. Get that where we need it to go. Get the feet. And boom. Okay. So there we go. So you should have him in something like this. So what we're going to do now, and I think the wheels are good to go as they are. I think they should be perfectly fine as they are. Okay, so what we're going to do, well, let me get one more thing done. Okay, so we're going to bring this over here. And I'm going to get us a better angle, I hope. So like so, you can see this waist piece, this piece, and this piece come with Jallguar, whereas obviously the leg comes with drill horn and kill bison. Get the legs. The crotch and the lower torso come with Jallguar. So what we're going to do, make sure I don't drop the camera. What we're going to do is this right here, and you slot him in right here. Now there is that waist piece. There's that little tab that goes in that little slot. So this is probably one of the more difficult guys, just because it's all black and you can't really see what you're doing. But the other ones aren't as fickle. But I just find this one to be a little bit more fickle because you can't see everywhere you need to see. There he goes. Alright, he's slotted in. Slotted in like that. You bring this down, which will keep him in place. And what you're going to want to do from here is to line up the legs using all the joints and whatnot. And you can move the tires as you need them, because you'll need to move them several times. But what you're going to want to do is there's a slot on the foot that will slot into this little white tab right there. And you want to do that, obviously you're going to want to do that on both legs, of course. And let's see if we can't get this guy aligned. Once again, he's in all black, so it's hard to kind of find where you want to be. Alright, you do that. And then the tabs on the back of the forearms are supposed to tab into this little thing, but for the life of me, I can't get them to do it, so I just leave it like this. They're supposed to tab in right there, but they don't want to. And they don't stay there anyway, so I don't really see the point. Bringing your shoulders up a little bit. Oh, God. And that happens. One of the pieces on the crotch piece just loves to pop off. It's very annoying. But bring that up, bring that there, get everything lined up. All right. And I don't have his feet in the correct position. There it goes. Okay. So, oh, that's right. Okay, so these pieces tuck under, so it just gives him a little bit better aesthetic. Like so. And there you go. Alright, so if you have these three, you'll be able to do this. Now, I actually have Liokaiser, who comes with the head and the last torso piece, so we're going to go ahead and combine those up. And we're going to bring the camera up so we can look at him. I'm just going to do this right here. And that's pretty cool, man. We're almost there. We're almost there. So I want to bring in... Now I did a size comparison with the MP Star Saber. This is a size comparison with the HasLab Star Saber. This is the HasLab Victory Saber. Obviously it's Star Saber from HasLab Victory Saber, and that's about the right scale for Liokaiser. So I'm very happy with this. It looks good. Sorry about my 3D printer over here. Anyways, I'm very happy with this. It looks good. I like what Iron Factory is doing with them. They're pretty cool, and I can't wait to complete this set. So here's some good size comparison wise. Sorry, I'm shaking the camera, but here's some good size comparison with Victory, the Victory Saber, Star Saber with Liokaiser from Transformers Victory. So this video is now 18 minutes long. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. All right, thanks guys. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.